isn't best. A look at the Magic starting group. Sliding in at the wing, you'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with ball, and it's Smith in at the center position. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And Orlando has possession. Carter outside, back to Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And it's ball penetrating, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for the Bulls.
Ball hits them both.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Now, here's Suggs.
Switch.
Back to Carter. Takes a three. Rebound by Smith. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Giddey kicks to Levine. To Giddey. Levine passes to Giddey. And he uses the glass on the way.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Banchero, a screen on ball. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Suggs has got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Kept alive. And a deep three from Ball. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 5.
Just total confidence from deep. Ball, he just sinks that shot like it's nothing.
Suggs with the ball. Now Smith defending. Carter with the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And it's Ball penetrating. Pass to Giddey. Outside Levine. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Carter finds Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot.
Here's Giddey, and he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Suggs kicks it out to Banchero. Stolen by Levine. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now, here's Suggs. He has 6. And Suggs throws it down.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Suggs against Giddey. Back to Ball. Smith outside. Outside, ball. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando trailing here. Suggs with the ball. Defended by Giddey. That shot wide open. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
And he has flat out taken over this. Quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The shot, game clock separated by 4 to end the run. And Levine lays it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Suggs against Ball. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good on the 3. For 3, Smith. It's good from long range. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor for Orlando, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. Levine feeling it out a bit. A 3-pointer off the mark. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 4th, the Magic.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Carter with a screen on Ball. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. In transition, here come the Bulls. Giddey, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Giddey's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Here's Levine driving to the basket. And Levine throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Carter with a screen on Ball. Ball against Caldwell Pope. Out to Carter. Lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. That's 7 points for Wendell Carter. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Better to be lucky
than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Smith with a screen on Suggs. Outside, Levine. Giddey sets the pick for Levine. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. How he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Levine wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Wagner finds Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
For the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards. Out to Carter. Back to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Levine. And it's Suggs missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And he makes that one. Ball's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Such a good facilitator. Paul has nice touch on that pass.
Suggs looking around. Stolen by Levine. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ball from long range. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Suggs. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
For 3.
Suggs has got 17.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. It's all tied in Chicago. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the... And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
We often talk about efficiency on offense, They were the winners.
And that's all for us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Torrey Craig is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Bruce Ellis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. For 3, Harris. And the 3 ball is good. And the Magic lead by 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Vucevic finds White. Buzelis with the ball. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
The drive by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Isaac with a screen for Anthony. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kobe White.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Jonathan Isaac.
And he's good on the second.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's Buzelis. Missed inside. Magic leading by 4. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Wagner has screen on White. Kicks it out to Wagner. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
White, good. White's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Anthony down low. White covering. Off with the layup.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Dosunmu. Rebounded by Isaac. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Isaac with a screen for Harris. No good on the triple. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. White laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Magic lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anthony looking it over. Here's Isaac. Chicago grabs the miss.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
He takes it in. Craig gets to Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Oh, my goodness. Man. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And the shot goes in. White's got 8 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched especially inside.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's White with the drive. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wagner wide open. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
White left side. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. An almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Levine's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for White. Suggs with the ball. Williams picks him up. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Banchero finds Suggs. Offensive rebound. Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Magic. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Banchero. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Levine sets the screen for Ball. Shoots it up. Levine can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ball.
just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Wagner finds Carter. There's the three. Rebound collected by Levine.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Carter for three. That ball is good for another field. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to tee him up from there.
Orlando leading by 6. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Pass to Carter.
Minutes remaining in the game.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Just 3 to shoot. Carter with the screen. Some room here for Caldwell Pope. Again, the Magic score.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And there it is for him.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Suggs with the ball. Six on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Deep 2 from Wagner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bulls trail by 6. Ball with it. Defended now by Wagner. Levine kicks the ball. Levine against Wagner. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Ball. And that's 17 points for Zach Levine. Suggs passes to Carter. Orlando moving the ball. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
That's good from Ball. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 6.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here. Incredible. The rookie Buzelis coming through at the biggest moment of the game. This kid is special.
Pass to Suggs. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Bulls now. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And so the big win by Orlando. And
played. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. Stan, 2 of the greatest words in all of sports. Opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's optimistic. And everybody is eager to get going. Whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Now here's Levine. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like Levine, room to operate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Fires from deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult choice.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Johnson finds Young. Just 5 on the clock. And Atlanta misses again. The Bulls have called 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Giddey to the left side wing. Levine surveys the D. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Young. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Right side Young. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes.
Back to Young. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Daniels hits the trifecta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Buzelis to end the run, and he lays it in.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Atlanta in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Johnson finds Young. Clock at 6. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Levine throws it down.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Okongwu against Smith. Hunter passes to Young. Jacks up a 3. Over to the left wing. Puts up a 3. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's the screen by Johnson. And Young, here we go. Johnson passes to Young. Fires for 3. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Atlanta ball.
He got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
They've got Jalen Smith, who's Ellis out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Levine in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Williams' shot is good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
Outside Levine.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a screen. Into the lane. Levine goes to the basket and lays it in.
Well, even with the injury issues, Levine remains a great athlete.
Outside Johnson. Levine against Young. Back to Johnson. Up top, Young. Here's the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
Yes, it's good. Ellis has got 6. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Johnson a screen on Levine. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, if you're free in the pick and roll, Young will find you.
Here's Buzelis. That drops. Then it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks lead by 5. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Levine, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. That free throw, no good.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. LaVine gets the bucket.
And LaVine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Young inside, working on Vucevic. Here's Hunter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Levine. Down low. Here's Buzelis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Trae quick on the take. Pass to Okongwu. Going inside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Assist from
Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Levine passes to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Young looking around. Johnson a screen on Levine. Young, the pass to Johnson. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Covered by Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw.
at the line for Chicago.
And the second free throw is good. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. There's Young with the 3. They get the rebound. Okongwu. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
With the score.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor.
Valley, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping.
Looking at the Bulls, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason, yeah, you have big change.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Rizachet out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Roddy in a two-guard. For close to a decade. Now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Capella finds Nance. Outside Bogdanovic. The three. Knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 10.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovic. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
And he makes it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to White. And a nice finish on the layup. White's got 4 points this quarter.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Bogdanovic against ball. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Roddy. And there it is for him.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Ball against Bogdanovic. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, nice work from Ball. Able to absorb the hit and still capitalize. Just impressive.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Capella, screen on Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Roddy, the pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's Roddy. The kick out to Nance. Here's Capella. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Levine for three. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Nance with a screen on ball to the middle. And Nance with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Driving to the basket, back to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And there's the screen. Levine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Can't hit from in close. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Fans, now on the court, your hockey.
Timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans,
and we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's open through in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 through.
Called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. With an almost entire new group here.
For your Chicago Bulls.
Atlanta leading by 6. Johnson a screen on Levine. Here's Young. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Levine with it. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Who's Ellis out there with Smith? Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Zach Levine. And it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Young against Levine. Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's a floater. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Young, the pass to Daniels. Hunter in the post. Giddy defends. And it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Buzelis. There's the triple. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Hunter. Back to Daniels. From behind the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside Young. Three-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Buzelis. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Okongwu, high post. Outside Johnson. Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's Levine. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. From the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 12. From deep, Giddy sinks the tray.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddy.
Pass to Johnson. Left side, Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Okongwu. Shoots over Vucevic. The kick out to Young. Leaps for it. Levine with a steal. Giddy passes to Levine. Levine slams it home.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Pass to Daniels. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Atlanta leading by 9. Johnson inside. He's covered by Levine. Young can't hit. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out on his own on the break. Levine against Young. Deflects the pass. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Levine can't hit. Young with it, guarded now by Williams. The 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 15. Free throw is good. Young. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires from way outside. No good that time. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one to walk into enemy territory. Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you for
and that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Al.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Back to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Nailed from three-point land.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Daniels. Carter with a screen on Young. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Atlanta with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by the Magic. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that. Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet, only 1 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Johnson. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Johnson wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, Johnson's feel for the game keeps showing itself, takes advantage of the space behind the arc.
He got that one up quick. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And here is Johnson following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On its way from Young for 2. That clock reset for the Hawks. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Banchero with the screen. Back to Suggs. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Young, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. Compromised if he comes at them.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Caldwell-Pope finds Banchero. Banchero has screen on Young. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Young pass to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Nice execution, especially in close. Caldwell-Pope showing he's more than just a player that likes it on the perimeter.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Off target with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Carter. Banchero left side. Now Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And the basket is good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper, getting that ball close in.
Here's Caldwell Pope, misses in close.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
It's all tied in Orlando. Let's take a quick break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now for the Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Young. Back to Okongwu. Johnson dishes to Young. They get it back.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Young, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trae knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Suggs looking around, kicks it out to Wagner. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. That shot is off. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Carter with a screen on Young. Out to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Big with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Daniels with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Daniels passes to Hunter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Out to Carter from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 10 from the arc. A rebound by Johnson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Johnson outside. There's the draw.
Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Banchero with the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Young outside. Sinks the triple. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, threatening here.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job.
Thanks for spending half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Mo Wagner. Howard is out there with Isaac. Then there's Harris. And it's Anthony in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Rizachet. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Rizachet. Takes it off the glass. Rizachet has got his first basket. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Pass to Roddy. Nance a screen. Oh, Nance in position. Nance a screen on Harris. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Wagner, a screen on Bogdanovic. Anthony finds Wagner. Bogdanovic against Anthony. Wagner wide open. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wagner's got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Rizachet with it. He's guarded by Howard. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Fifth on the list, the Magic.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Waddy, and he drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Waddy's got his first bucket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Wagner, a screen on Bogdanovich. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Outside Anthony from 15 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Orlando foul. Howard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the third. Here's Capella. Unable to get that one. Nice defense from Wagner. Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
He's continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Here's the break. Here's Howard. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now, here's Wagner. Defense is right there. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Anthony, the pass to Isaac, back to Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Nance.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Magic.
That one is no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Magic. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court right now for the Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Banchero. And that one drops. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Here's Okongwu. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Tipped away. Young against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Hunter with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. Daniels dishes to Johnson. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero with screen on Young. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And just proving once again how reliable he is from there. Young is a fantastic scorer with just an impressive arsenal.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Magic lead by 9.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
It's tipped. And up the court come the Magic on the break. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Orlando?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. As you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Young pass to Okongwu.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young outside. Suggs with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Atlanta gets it back.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Orlando.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
On offense, here are the Magic. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Here's Suggs. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Atlanta. Young looking around. All sorts of time. And that's good off the glass that time. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game
the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now here's Suggs. Connects from downtown.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
Ball taking his time here. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Suggs against Ball. It's Suggs with a drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Now we'll go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Buries it from 3.
Total confidence. LaVine was ready to go.
Carter, a screen on Ball. To stop the run, and it's laid up and in by Suggs. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Pass to Wagner. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Ball with it. Wagner picks him up. Ball into the lane. Launches it. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. And the Magic pushing it up now. The 3 from Suggs. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Ball outside. Here's LaVine. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Magic trail by 4. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And it's Giddey missing. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Wagner finds Suggs. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The kick out to Banchero.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
Shot clock at 6. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls leading by 7. And it's Giddey off the drive. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Ball against Suggs. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 6.
And he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Carter, a screen on Ball. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by Suggs.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got his second basket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. 8 points. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Suggs with the bucket.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. You don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This will be his third free throw of the game. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Fourth, the Magic.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
Now here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 24 points. Carter inside. He's covered by LaVine. Carter, good.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there, not afraid to get those hands dirty.
White can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, LaVine. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Third and fewest turnovers per game. 8th in points off turnovers, and they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over.
And bringing the fight there, Levine, fearless, creating contact with a potential +1.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair match.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Chicago trailing here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
White against Suggs. Carter, a screen on White. Pass to Carter. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance. Carter's got 5 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Levine. That one falls.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Suggs surveys the D. Banchero with a screen on White. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. The three is up. And another three for Orlando.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Levine. Got a piece of it.
Bogman, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. 1:16 left in the first half of this game. Suggs outside. Clock at 6. And it's Kitty with a rebound. And Kitty has got the ball here for the Bulls. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Carter. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. The first free throw is good.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Suggs. Chicago making their last shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 30.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And here are the Magic now. Chicago making their last shot. Ball with a steal. Here's Buzelis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Levine. The 3 ball. Another shot. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Taking a look here at Chicago, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm...
That's it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Kobe White. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. Here's Anthony. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Wagner. Out to Harris. Takes it inside. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's Wagner missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Dosunmu. Rips down the breakaway slam.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Anthony. They get it back. Pass to Isaac. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
White, the pass to Craig. Back to White. An easy two on the layup. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Anthony with it, guarded by Vucevic. Wagner against White. And he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Anthony, and it's blocked by Vucevic.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Here's White. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Kicks it out to Wagner. Inside. Isaac outside. Now here's Anthony. No made baskets yet. Wagner for three. And they get it back. Williams against Harris. Wagner for three. The offensive rebound. Howard to pass to Harris. 6 to shoot to the paint. And another shot. Here's Wagner. And finally, that one's good. Wagner's got 6.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paulo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it just one game at a time." Brian?
Gotta take that simple approach and team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
At the line for the Bulls,
good on the second one. Orlando trailing here. Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Pass to Craig. Back to White. the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe for the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Now here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Harris. Here's Wagner. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wagner's got 8 points here in the quarter. White against Anthony. And he goes in for the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, EA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. And he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
15 seconds left in the third. Outside Carter. Outside Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter for the lead. Pure from three-point range. Carter's got 8 points.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Magic out in front, up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
On target from range. Suggs has gotten full. This quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's Levine for three. At the arc, Zach Levine.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Levine against Suggs. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Levine. A three from the inbound. Giddy with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, and sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddy is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Carter. 4-3. And it's Chicago with a board. Levine attacking. Now Giddey. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Picked by Carter. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Then Carroll the screen. Wagner with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. And it's Wagner missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
The shot by Buzel is no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Caldwell Pope against Ball. Carter on the wing. And another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Levine to tie it up. Taking them all on. Levine.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Carter, a screen on Levine. Pass to Carter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Orlando. Outside Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Suggs with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 2.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Suggs with it, guarded by Vucevic. Shot clock at 3. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Here's Levine. Count it, and the foul. That's on Franz Wagner.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Now you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
Incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Now here's Levine. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash! A huge shot to tie it up!
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Suggs outside. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Picked by Carter. There's Wagner off the drive. Giddey against Carter. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Now Levine. To take the lead. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. The three from Suggs. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulate. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Williams in at the three, the small forward.
That is a shot he loves. KCP, very accurate from the corner.
Wagner outside. Van Carroll the screen. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J. Buzelis grabs the board.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
That one misses.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Suggs outside. Outside Carter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Suggs with the bucket.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing. Over time with every three that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Josh Giddey's checked in for Williams. Outside for Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. Here's Levine. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Suggs. Giddey defends. Suggs against Giddey to the inside. Carter, pass to Suggs. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Here's Ball. Orlando with the rebound. Van Carroll's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Suggs. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Orlando.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Wagner on the wing. From deep. He drops it from range. Wagner's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Magic.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here in OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this win, they'll have a 2-1 advantage in this tightly contested season series, with one more game remaining this year against the Bulls.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Suggs.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Orlando. They're on a 15-3 run. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Misses the three. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Down by 12. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. And here's Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Suggs with it. Launches the three. And again for three.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave the
The new season is tipped off. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, and it's Levine, and at the point guard position. Young from outside, not going to go that time. On the wing, Levine, he's covered by Daniels. And even 3-on-3 break. A wide open look here for Okongwu. No good with the triple. And they're moving it up. Buzelis with the ball. Johnson's there, and he gets the bucket.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
And Young, here we go, and he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Levine following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Buzelis out to the wing, and Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Young from the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting.
Levine finds Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic is screen on Hunter. Levine, and the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Another 3 for Atlanta. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Levine with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Giddey, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Young's shot is good. Young's got 10.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Levine for 3. Drops in the tray.
And look, he's showing he's not all strength. Levine with a nice little pull-up.
To Okongwu, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Jalen Smith. Checked in for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stolen. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Atlanta leading by 5. Can't get it to fall.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Giddey. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Giddey's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Levine for 3. Johnson with the rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Leading by 5. Pass to Hunter. With 4 seconds on the clock. Good D by Williams.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Young outside, stolen by Levine. Williams outside. Rebound, Atlanta. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Now, here is Young. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And there's Levine on the assist by Buzelis. Levine's got 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Here's Giddey, following the basket by Trae Young. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So it's the Hawks now. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. Or we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Now here's Giddey after the miss from Trae Young.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Johnson outside. And here's Daniels. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, Levine. Young with the steal. Pass to Hunter. In the corner, Daniels. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. 4 on the clock. Johnson with it. Now defended by Levine. Johnson can't hit. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Levine. Smith on the wing. A beautiful reverse layup. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Here's Daniels. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards in Washington.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Now, here is Young. 18 points for him. Driving inside. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 20.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside, Levine. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Zach Levine go to the line here. It goes on Jalen Johnson. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. Drills the three-pointer.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Levine passes to Giddey. Giddey sets the pick for Levine. Offensive rebound.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming. And that about wraps it up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Ball. He's out there with White. Vucevic is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Phillips in at the foursome. A shot's good from Nance.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself. Knows his strengths on offense and plays to them.
Craig kicks to White. Driving in. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Vucevic to the pass to Phillips. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Nance with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Atlanta shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Atlanta leading by 4. Bogdanovich with it. Takes it inside. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Hawks passing it around. Capella inside. Vucevic defending. And it's Capella missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The Hawks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Rieseshay. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 2-on-1. Here's White. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
Capella with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Nance a screen on White. Oh, Nance in position. And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. And finished off by Craig.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Capella with a screen on Levine. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Williams, that's good.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Bogdanovich passes to Roddy. Nance outside. There's the pick. Here he goes. It's good. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
A wide open look here for Vucevic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Vucevic has got 5.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Levine kicks to Giddey. Back to Levine. Good work defensively by Capella.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Pass to Rizichet. Bogdanovich looking around. And there's the drive. Now Rizichet. Nance with no one around. Got 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. No good on the free throw.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And then it's time for your 404 move.
Hawks making a switch here. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. And the Bulls with another miss. Young looking it over. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach Levine.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pick off in midair. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Hawks lead by 4. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Johnson. Now, here is Young. Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Again. No good at the rim. Bulls trail by 7. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Now Hunter. Pass to Daniels. 3-pointer. The kick out to Young. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Levine. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Williams. Atlanta leading by 4. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's foul number 2 for him. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Giddey against Young. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Young pass to Okongwu. Hunter against Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Young with no one around. Atlanta gets it back. Hunter kicks to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Giddey. And it's all evened up.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Hung outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. That's now 26 points for Trae Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Levine, good.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 28 points for the game.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Giddey the pass to Levine. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Johnson kicks to Young. Johnson inside. Ball against Young. Pass to Daniels. Screen by Young. Daniels dishes to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The Hawks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Hunter with the screen on Ball.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Giddey with the screen on Hunter. Giddey kicks the ball. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That is just a big shot from Long. I like seeing him step up and show that leadership.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for a steal. If they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
It's in!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. But I don't know.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine for 3. The shot off that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg
Holiday season with two. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Hunter in at small forward. And already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
And so here is Orlando. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Now here's Young from outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
One of the best from deep. Trae Young with the emphatic 3.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 24 points. Carter, good.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
Young attacking. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Carter. Knocked loose. Now Young with a steal. Suggs against Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools showing his hops on that one.
Picked by Carter. Caldwell Pope for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Young against Banchero. Pass to Hunter. Here's Daniels. Hunter, screen on Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Here's Okongwu with the clock winding down. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Wagner for 3. No good on the shot. Atlanta leading by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. Second chance effort, and he hits the jumper. Young's got 10 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Suggs surveys the D. It's stolen. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Hunter, a screen on Suggs. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. Carter finds Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Young. Caldwell Pope with it. Now Okongwu defending. Carter can't get it to go. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Suggs. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Carroll with a screen on Young. And Suggs, here we go. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the middle. It's stolen by Hunter.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Clock at 4. Carter from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Hunter from downtown. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Hunter's got 5 now.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Picked by Carter. There's the 3. Orlando again missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
The kick out to Banchero. Down low. Can they get it? Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Suggs against Young. Hunter, a screen on Suggs. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, you know Hunter is a great defensive player. Credit his steal for starting that break.
Assist from DeAndre.
Pass to Wagner. lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Young. Okongwu up top. Here's Daniels. Inside, Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Let's go with a 3. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night. That one's off. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Caldwell Pope. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Takes a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsed.
All right, fellas. Thanks as always.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Howard in at the 3, the small forward.
And what a tough finish. When Bogdanovich scores through contact, it really helps with his confidence.
And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it. Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Bogdanovich on the wing, hounded by Harris. Pass to Nance. Here's Robbie. Over Anthony. Again, Atlanta.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Robbie. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony outside. Harris right side for three. Can't hit that one. The Hawks lead by 6. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Capella. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Wow. Clint Capella.
Anthony against Bogdanovich. Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Howard off the drive. The Magic need to put one up here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And look at it. Second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
Harris against Nance. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Gary Harris. Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
And another miss by Orlando.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Howard. Blocked! Here's Robbie. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Rizachet. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They're really working the paint now.
Anthony against Bogdanovich. Anthony feeling it out a bit. With the drive, and Anthony slams it in.
Well, look at how fast Anthony's drive is, making it very difficult for the defense to keep up.
Bogdanovich against Harris. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Pass to Rizachet. And stolen by Anthony. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Four seconds left. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul, a defense.
And so it's Atlanta, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Dyson.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And here's Hunter for 3. Drills it from deep.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off the shot.
And here's Suggs. Carter finds Suggs. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks lead by 12. Young looking around. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 12. And Caro outside. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Team first.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Outside Young, picked up by Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Here's Daniels. Outside Hunter. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 9. Suggs with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively to the middle. Here's Banchero. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Using all that size in close, Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Young. Rebound by the Magic. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And Carroll with a screen on Young. Caldwell Pope, pass to Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
On the wing, Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Young against Suggs. Here goes Trae. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
To the left wing. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A Coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Suggs, left side. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Yeah! Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Young inside. Right side Johnson. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what,